Yeah.
Hey guys, this is the most exciting day of the sporting year because March Madness is now here. And yes, once again, we are going to do our NREP bracketing. This is fantastic. There is no cost associated with this whatsoever. You don't even need to know anything about basketball. The thing pretty much picks itself. You do all of the games, the round of 64 to 32 to your Sweet 16 to your Elite 8 to your Final Four to your championship game. And whoever can find the teams to get furthest along that path in our brackets is going to win. Now, last year, I think we had 150 people who filled out brackets. Here's the deal. For the 5th and 4th place winners, we are going to do a Facebook Live with you and or your team, and we will have you on the National Real Estate Post Facebook page where there's over 30,000 people on there. For 3rd place and 2nd place, we will actually have you and your company on our show. And for whomever wins our March Madness bracketing, we will pack our team and show up at your location, film our show from there, and shoot and edit your own personal videos for whatever marketing prowess you choose. So guys, gals, this is fun. March Madness is great. Check it out no matter what your skill set is, because the person who generally wins is not necessarily the person who knows most about college basketball. This thing is great. Click this banner right over there and fill out your brackets. Anyways, volume is down 5.4% in February from a month prior, and this is according to Black Knight Financial's latest Origination Market Monitor report. Bet you didn't know that even existed. Now, dips in rate and term refinances were down 34.1%, and cash out refinances were down 15.3%, despite a gain in purchase locks, which was up 7.2%. Okay, so rate and term refinances. I mean, we know those things are going as smoothly as a Russian invasion. Not so good. Cash out refinances, though, are down 15.3%. Really? Honestly, man, that tells me that loan officers, you're just not doing your jobs right now. You guys are still drunk off of last year's market where your phone just rang and rang, and all you had to do is act like a deli sandwich maker and call out the next order. Calling number 284. Number 284, that's a 2 3/4 30-year fixed rate and term mortgage for you. Would you like pickles and onions on your refinance, sir? See, it's no longer the mortgage equivalent of your lunch rush. You need to go out there and market your chicken.
So, I mean, you feel me? Start taking care of y'all mentals, y'all bodies, and y'all chicken.
That's right, my friends. You need to take care of your chicken. It ain't last year. You got to hunt. You need to plan. You need to know the landscape. You need to stalk your prey here, people. What do they need? What do they want? More importantly, what do they fear? These, my friends, are your assets for the big hunt in front of you. They want to be left alone. We know that. They need to free up cash because they fear, and they're right, the dreaded inflation. Everything is way more expensive, and if the vast majority of your clients were living paycheck to paycheck last year, as they are, how do you think they're going to do this year? See, your assets are their needs, their wants, and their fears, and we have those answers. So go hunting. Cash out refinances need to be up 15%, not down 15%. This one's a layup for the loan officers who refine their skills and get their asses to work. You know, and a side note here, nobody ever has learned anything from a good market, a great market. Those markets teach you entitlement and slothfulness. I mean, it's easy to make $250,000 a year. I must be good. I must be smart. Survey says. See, there's a saying, sometimes the most important lessons in life are the ones that we learn the hard way. I'd say we learn those lessons most of the time the hard way. And trust me when I say, I'm speaking from knowledge. The market we've entered and the path that we're on tells me there's a lot of lessons in front of us, guys. And if you think this market isn't full of lessons and surprises, in a nutshell, here's a graph of mortgage interest rates over the past few weeks. What does that tell you? Now, seriously here, guys, in spite of growing criticism regarding existing and future economic policy from a growing list of economists, Powell and the Fed seem hell-bent to continue rate hikes until inflation gets under control. Once again, if you're believing what you read, hear, and see, and I understand perhaps you don't, but if you do, this whole inflation thing is just warming up, just finding its legs, and it's ready to stretch its stride to the point of $10 gas and $8 loaves of bread.
Capitalism at work. This ought to show this. Buddy, now explain to me how exactly we're going to calculate the totals.
Okay, maybe I'm getting ahead of myself here a little bit, but suffice it to say, our rate trend position appears by all in positions of consideration to be going in one direction, and that's up. So as they say, make hay while the sun shines, my marketing friends, because those are the metaphorical rain clouds that are on your horizon if Of course, you catch my drift. Now, seriously, guys, this is the time to make hay. This is the time to really get to work, because right now there are a lot of lessons out there, and some are going to be learned the hard way. Let's just not make it you. Our market is going to be more difficult, where you do need to hunt. Get out there, find those clients, club them over the head, bring them back to your cave, and get those cash out refinances up and running. With that said, hope you guys have a great day. I'll see you here tomorrow on the National Real Estate Post.